What's good, prima donnas? Back again today with another video. And I know before y'all ready to take my head off and come for me, you guys, I know I've been gone for a hot minute. It's been about 3 to 4 weeks, literally almost a month since I've filmed a video. You guys have not seen me since like my Valentine's Day upload, and I sincerely apologize, you guys. I have been battling with my mental health lately, and I know that there's something in the air because I've been following a lot of influencers who've been battling with their mental health as well. I just decided to give myself some time because you guys know I never want to half-ass my videos. You guys know that I don't like to come on camera and fake the funk for you guys. Like, if I'm not feeling like I want to film you guys, I just cannot. Mentally, I was just in a dark cloud. I was really starting to feel like somebody casted a spell on me or something. Like, I've never went a whole 3-4 weeks without filming, not even when my uncle passed away, not even when my dog passed away. So honestly, I don't know what was wrong with me, but it was just something that I had to push myself out of, if you get me. I wanted to tell you that that was a much needed break. You guys know I've been on YouTube for years. So it was a nice little break that I needed to just reset. I redid my background. My theme for this background is kind of like vacation vibes because I'm actually going on vacation soon. So let me just move my head. That way you guys can see. It's really tropical, really cute. And then when I get back in frame, it's kind of like all blurry, but you get the point. I was like so unmotivated. I did not want to do any makeup. I don't know what was wrong with me. So today I finally was in the mood to film, and today I was finally in the mood for some color. But before we go on full on color, you guys, I wanted to still give you guys kind of like a soft glam, you know, a subtle smoky eye, but with a pop of color. And the cute thing about this eye look is that you can change out the color. So you can do this with blue, purple, orange. Today I just decided to do it with yellow. And another thing that I was inspired by was actually the NIKKIEtutorials X Beauty Bay palette. The cover of this palette literally is like exactly what I was going through, you guys. This is how I've been feeling for the past 3 weeks. Literally black and white, such in a dark space. And today, you guys, just playing with makeup and filming, I literally feel like my rainbow self, my happy, colorful self. Honestly, this is why I wanted to play with this palette today. One, it was highly requested for me to use this. I know ever since this launched, a lot of you guys were like, can you do something with the NIKKIEtutorials palette? And it's just been honestly in my collection, sitting there collecting dust. So I was like, you know what, let me back her out today. And then when I looked at it, I was just like, wow, what a perfect palette to use, because literally this is like how I felt to how I feel today. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of the positivity, all of the uplifting messages, you guys. I appreciate y'all so much, and I appreciate y'all patience with me. I know literally YouTubers can forget about literally from one day to the next. So to take a big break like that, it was like a fear to come back, like, do y'all even fuck with me? But you guys made it so comfortable. You guys told me to take my time, and honestly, you guys wouldn't want it any other way. So thank you so much for being patient with me. Like I said, shout out to all my prima donnas who struggle with their mental health. It may take me a little while, but I'm telling you, ain't nothing on this earth could keep me down forever. All right, so always remember that. It may be dark some days, but that too shall pass, and better days are coming, I promise y'all. So if you're just like me and you've been battling your mental health too, sis, I'm telling you, just stay surrounded by your family or a lot of people that you feel loved, and just focus on yourself and fuck everything else, okay? Don't let anybody put the pressure on you. And I know also being on social media, everything is like a competition. So the pressure is real. But like I said, I don't let anybody peer pressuring me to do something that I'm not ready to do. But anyway, so definitely make sure before you go, you hit that subscribe button, because we will be back on our filming schedule. So yes, we are back officially. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, guys, bye. You guys don't understand how good it feels to actually be editing and looking at this footage and just doing this voiceover. But anyways, y'all know the vibes. Jumping into voiceover. First things first, we're going to start with the lip prep. I did get this new lip oil from Cab in my BoxyCharm for March. And you guys, I thought it was going to stain my lips red, but it's actually a clear and it just smells like cherry. And it was so juicy and bomb. I love it and super hydrating. But moving on to the eyes, I'm going to start off with my Plouise base in the shade Rumor 2. And I like to just dot this on my eyes, and then I like to go in with a little small blending brush from Morphe. It's kind of like a very dense kind of like concealer brush, and I like to use that to blend out my base. You do want to tap out your base, not necessarily swipe it, so that you could get the most coverage out of your Plouise bases. So for the palette, we are going to be jumping into the NIKKIEtutorials Beauty Bay palette, and I cannot believe I've never used this, you guys. Look at that, brand spanking new, and I was just so inspired by the packaging. But anyways, let's open her up for you guys because I didn't get to show you guys what it looks like in the intro. The only thing I will say, this palette is very uncomfortable to film with because of the two mirrors on their side. It was like so hard to actually show the shadows on camera, so I apologize. I was struggling. So to start off this eye look, I'm actually going to start off with a matte black single eyeshadow. This one is from Jouer, and I am going to tap out my base because you want to make sure that you're ensuring that all the creases are gone before you put on your shadow. So anyway, I'm going to take a little tiny brush and I'm going to pack the black eyeshadow right onto the outer corner because I do want this look to have some smokiness. So now jumping into the NIKKIE Beauty Bay palette, the first shade I'm going to take is the shade 5 AM, which is a beautiful dark chocolate brown. I'm going to use this shade just to blend out that black. And if you're paying attention to the brushes, you can see that this brush has a little bit more fluff to it, which is going to help us blend out, you know, that black that we first used. Now going in with the shade Mila, which is a more caramel brown, I'm going to use this to further blend out that darker brown that we use. And again, as you can see, this is an even more bigger brush. So you want to make sure that the deeper shades are more of the smaller brushes until you work with the lighter shades, which will be more of the bigger, fluffier brushes. I hope I'm making sense. And as you guys can see, I'm keeping all of my colors on kind of like my outer corner. I'm not adding any eyeshadow into the inner part of my crease because that's where we're going to pop in the yellow, and I want it to be kind of like a blown out eyelid type of look. But anyway, now that you have everything mapped out, now you just want to go ahead back in with the shades and intensify everything. So now I'm going back in with the shade 5 AM and making sure that that dark brown is nice and pigmented and everything is fading nice into each other. Now you can see I am going in with a little bit more black and giving it one nice final blend. I didn't show it on camera, but I did actually blend everything out with basic Trut. So yeah, just to give it one big final blend. And I'm obsessed with these eyeshadows. As you can see, they blended beautifully to each other. So now for the yellow, I'm going to be taking another Plouise base in the basic collection, and this one is in the shade Yummy Yellow, which is a very kind of like baby yellow. So yeah, you just kind of need a sticky base. You can use the Rumor 2 base if you do not have any of the colored bases. You just want something to kind of like clear up your eye space and add a little bit of tackiness. That way when we do put on the lid shade, it's just going to be super pigmented and really, really true to color. Another thing, I am working this up into the crease, and as you can see, I'm kind of blending out that base. You do not want your base to stop kind of like a cut crease. You want it to be blended out. So make sure your base has no harsh lines and is blended all the way up into the brow bone. Now we can go in with that bright yellow in the palette, which is the shade Vila. And girl, this yellow, honey, super pigmented, and it packed on like butter, you guys. It was not patchy, it was not weird, it was just bomb. Like literally a very vibrant, super in your face, popping ass yellow. I loved it. And as you guys can see, the technique I'm using to blend out like where my crease is at, I'm just tapping, you guys. We're not swiping, we're literally just packing on that yellow. And now we're going back into our big fluffy brush and just make sure everything is marinating together. So now I'm going to go in with some black gel liner. This one is from Morphe, and I'm just showing you guys the shape that we're kind of creating. We're not doing nothing crazy, so I am just going to quickly kind of like line my lash line, my bad. I don't know what the hell I was trying to say. And actually, I just decided to do a little inner corner kind of wing. So I actually got it on camera, which I'm dumb hype about because y'all know girl, I can never get this shit on camera. So I am literally using a tiny little Morphe brush, and I'm just literally extending that liner into my inner corner, into a little baby wing in the inner corner. And I'm going back in with that matte black shadow, and I'm literally just going to tap at the end of that liner, you guys. This is going to give it a nice fade at the end, and make sure that that black just doesn't stop very harshly. It actually just blends into the browns, and it looks cohesive with the rest of the eye look. I love doing that little trick, you guys. Definitely adds a little smoky effect. Super cute. And you guys, the Nikkie palette, bomb. So now moving on to lashes, I'm going to take Lilly lashes in the style Miami. And girl, do you see the difference between a lash and no lash? Honey, if you do not wear lashes, I don't know what you doing, sis, because eyelashes literally complete any eye look. I love lashes. But anyways, moving on to the face, I am going to be taking this new Milani Supercharged Dewy Primer. Oh my god, I've been loving this, you guys. It smells so citrusy and just like oranges. I love it, and it definitely adds a very nice dewy skin effect to your skin. You guys know I am dry skin, so girl, I need all the hydration I could get. And do you see that glow, sis? Love it. So anyway, now to fill in my pores and to make this skin smooth like butter, I am going to be taking the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I like to actually put this on with a brush, but then as you can see, I am going to actually smooth it out with my hands just to make sure it's really into my skin and you do not see the primer at all on top of my skin. So for foundation, I am going to be taking the new Morphe Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation, and I'm in the shade Medium 16. And I've been loving this foundation lately, you guys, and I love even more this new e.l.f. double-ended brush. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this brush so much, and it's so affordable. It's only $8. So yeah, this brush is so good. It does not leave any streaks on your face, you guys, like normal foundation brushes does. You know how usually you got to go in with the beauty blender after, but not this brush. And I love the duo end, so it has a smaller little end that's perfect for getting right by my eyebrows and in between my eyebrows. I'm just obsessed with the brush and also this foundation. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely I highly recommend it. You guys already know my cream contour, my Juvias Place stick in the shade Abidjan. We are literally almost out. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe I went through a whole foundation stick. It's crazy. So yes, I love using this to contour, you guys. Just look at the magic. It literally blends straight into my skin like butter. Love it. And I love the warmness of this shade, you guys. So yeah, I highly recommend the Juvias Place foundation sticks, also as foundation as well as contour sticks. They are so good. So anyway, now I'm gonna try out the new KOSAS concealer. This is actually my second time trying it, and I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, it looks very nice on camera. When I blended it out, I literally had no problems, but it is very thin, you guys, and I feel like it doesn't give me enough coverage like my other concealers. I can go for a medium type of foundation, but my concealer has to be full coverage, you guys. I love a good full coverage concealer, and I just feel like this concealer for this particular eye look just wasn't, you know, full coverage to my liking, but the coverage is decent for a everyday type of concealer. So I don't want to say that I don't like it, but for this look, I just felt like I just had to go in with a little bit more of my e.l.f. hydrating concealer just to add a little bit more coverage. And then I did set my under eyes with the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder in the shade Light. I love that setting powder. Now to set the rest of the face, I am going to be taking the number 7 Lift and Illuminate powder in the shade Light Medium. You guys, I love this powder so much. It does not mattify my face, which I hate. It actually leaves the luminous looking, you know, effect on my skin. And oh my gosh, you guys, I love looking at this footage. Look at me all happy, you guys. I have not smiled like this in literally weeks. So I'm just glad that I'm back to my old self. It looks so good on me to see myself smiling again. Thank you so much, you guys, for literally pushing me back to where I needed to be. But anyways, now going in with bronzer, I am going to be taking the Physicians Formula Matte Monoi bronzer in the shade Sunkissed Bronze. Another product I've been obsessed with, you guys. I love the warmness of this bronzer. I love how it blends like butter and it smells like coconuts. So for blush, I'm going to be taking the Patrick Ta blush in the shade She's Sincere. I felt like a very orangey type of blush would look very nice with this yellow eye look. Just give it more of the spring vibes. You want to add color to the face where we see fit, so definitely add a nice pop of color to the cheeks as well. And I love this blush, you guys. It doesn't look clownish, it doesn't look too much, it just adds a nice subtle color to the cheeks and it just looks so beautiful. I'm obsessed. So anyway, for my brows, I'm going to be taking the Benefit 24-hour brow setter because my eyebrow hairs was just a little bit crazy, you guys, so we had to go ahead and fix those really quick. And now I wanted to introduce to you guys the new Pinky Rose Cosmetics. These are the Pump Your Base Primer Base Stick. And every shade has a different genre. So the yellow one is the country one, but I did just want to grab a few out of the drawer just so that way you guys can see. They are like little boom boxes, and every different color is a different genre of music. So I am going to be taking the yellow one, which is the shade, I believe, country. And girl, when I tell you these are pigmented, they actually remind me of the NYX jumbo pencils back in the day. Those used to be my jam. But yeah, anyways, these are just primer base sticks, so you can use these to prime your eyeshadow, or like me, I am actually using it as a liner in my waterline. And you guys, it didn't feel weird. It was super pigmented and it glided on so nicely, didn't tug. So I'm actually not going to be adding no eyeshadow to my bottom lash line. I'm actually just going to be putting on some mascara and just leaving all the shadow at the top. So the cute thing about this eyeshadow look is whatever eyeshadow you popped on your lid, if you just match the waterline, girl, it's a look. And that's what I love about it. So I'm definitely going to be recreating this look in different colors because I am obsessed, you guys. Definitely a go-to spring soft glam with any color you want to do. Anyways, I did pop on my highlight. That was the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Highlighter. Y'all know, my fave. And I just wanted to show you guys this e.l.f. This is the waterproof liquid eyeliner pen. And you guys, this is another way that you could create the inner corner type of wing. I just wanted to fix mine a bit because when I did add my powder, you know, it wasn't as black as I liked it. So I just wanted to go over it. So if you guys felt it was easier to do it with a liquid eyeliner pen, then you can definitely use that as well. So last but not least will be my lips. I am going to be using the Morphe Bite Me lip pencil, and y'all already know I overdraw for the gods. Okay, I love me a good overdrawn lip. So yeah, I am going to quickly line my lips, and I am going to actually completely fill in my lips with this lip pencil, just so that way my lipstick actually has something to grip onto. I actually always kind of like, when I'm editing, I like really skim through the lips. I don't know, I just feel like it's boring, but I actually never really told you guys in detail like how I, you know, do my lip combo. So now I'm just gonna pop my lipstick onto the center of my lips. This is NYX Suede Matte Lipstick in the shade Dainty Daze. Definitely one of my favorite drugstore nude lipsticks ever, you guys. I love, love, love this lipstick. Can't even stress it enough. But yeah, I like to actually blend out my lipstick with a little brush. And you guys, I always have to do this part. It's actually going in with a little bit of concealer or foundation on a flat brush and actually cleaning up the edges of my lips because I can tend to get a little messy, you know. And now last but not least, I am going to add Jordana Tisha Mama liquid lipstick just right into the center. I just felt like I needed a little bit more lightness on the center of my lips, and again tapping that again with the brush, and that's how I get the perfect nude lip. This is kind of like my go-to lip combo, but I will be filming a video on all of my go-to nude lip combos because I do have a few, so I will be filming that, don't worry. But anyways, last but not least, I am going to be going in with the Kaja Mist Me Hydrating Face Mist, and this one is in the scent Pina Colada. And girl, when I say I am obsessed with this, this actually reminds me of my Glow Recipe Watermelon Mist, but I'm actually feeling the Pina Colada scent a lot more. But as far as the effect that it gives on the skin, it is very glowy, and I am obsessed. So if you guys do like the Glow Recipe one, you will love this one as well, so definitely check it out. And really quickly, before my setting spray is completely dry, I do like to tap on a little bit more highlight. And you guys, this is the completed look. I am so obsessed with the eye look, with the skin. Like, honestly, it's everything for me. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this one as well. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm so happy to be back, and you already know the drill, prima donnas. Definitely hit that subscribe button, and until next time, guys, bye.